Alright, World 7, Bob Bomb Factory. I don't know if we're getting a Mario Maker 3. I mean, I hope so, but I feel like it would be cool if they just did, oh my god, if they did it for like a bunch of different games, like a Nintendo Maker instead of just a Mario Maker. Like if you could make a 2D Zelda game, or if you could make, I don't know, maybe you could make like some WarioWare mini games or something like that. Or like a Wario Land kind of game. But I feel like that's definitely not going to happen. Yeah, but Mario Maker 2, from what I understand, performed... Like, not as many people are into it as Mario Maker 1. But I can't fact check that. I have no idea. And it's hard when you have a game that relies so much on online, and Nintendo has like really garbage online service right now. Like besides content creators, how many people actually play Mario Maker just for fun? Like you have people that make levels obviously, but I don't know. I feel like there are less people than you think that play Mario Maker. And it's just like those sort of big names that are keeping the game alive. Well, that was easy. Hey, I got a world record on a level. Nintendo only cares about the money? Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to Mario Maker 3. Obviously, I would love to see it. It'd be cool if they added some, like, 3D styles too, if that was possible, but... Yeah, I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to Mario Maker 3. Oh my god! These darn skewers are hiding the coins! You expect Wonder to peek into the top 10? I don't know about that either. Just because it is towards the end of the life cycle. There aren't really a lot of games at the end of a console life cycle that I feel would rank so highly. But again, I could be wrong. If the next console is backwards compatible, it's possible. Do you really think Switch is going to make a backwards compatible console with these tiny cartridges though? Again, I'm not so sure about that. But again, maybe, who knows? So I just pulled up a list here of the top selling Switch games. And I mean, if you take, for example, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is currently at number 9 on the best-selling list. That's the only recent game really in the top 10, well I guess Pokemon as well, that made the top 10 list. And Zelda had way much more hype with like years of build-up and anticipation compared to Mario Wonder. So I feel like top 10 is kind of wishful thinking. Especially too with like a bunch of newer gen consoles that are out. People are sort of steering away from the Switch. I don't know. I mean, a game like Mario Maker will always sell well because, or like Mario Wonder, I mean, will always sell well because it has the Mario name on it, but yeah, I don't know. You don't think Zelda has a bigger fan base than Mario? I definitely think it does. I think Zelda games are way more hyped than Mario games. Like, even when Mario Odyssey came out, I don't remember there being a lot of hype over it. I do agree. I think Wonder will outsell Mario Maker 2. I'm actually surprised Mario Maker 2 is that close to the top 20. I mean, yeah, I can agree that I guess Zelda fans are louder than Mario fans. But I mean, even if I'm just looking here at the top games, like Breath of the Wild sold 4 million more copies than Mario Odyssey. And I mean, the only games above that are Animal Crossing when everybody was depressed because COVID was starting. I mean, Mario Kart 8. Oops. Mario Kart is just, I guess, classic. And Smash Bros. Has everybody in it. It's not just a Mario game. So, like, a lot of the Pokemon games, even though everybody says Pokemon sucks, those sold better than all of these Mario games. Except for Mario Odyssey. My god, I need to stop taking damage. There we go. Whew! Did not think I was going to save that. Right, so like, even just looking at the Switch rankings here, like, Super Mario Party, a game that is pretty garbage, is number 8 all time. Why is it number 8 all time? Well, it came out at the beginning of the Switch's life cycle. So I feel like the earlier you come out, the more copies you're going to sell. And that's why I'm very pessimistic about Mario Wonder selling so many copies. I mean, I get what you're saying about Mario selling way more copies in terms of the franchise, but again, Mario is selling all of these remakes and stuff like that. Like, if we're talking about the Mario franchise, are we including Mario Kart? Are we including Mario Party? Are we including, like, what are we including in that data? Zelda, there's Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Mario, you have, like, Super Mario 3D World, which was a remake. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which was a remake. The only original Mario game, Mario Kart 8 was a remake. The only original game was, I guess, if you want to call Bowser's Fury, but that was part of a remake, and Mario Odyssey. So it depends how you want to consider the data. That was a really quick level. Right, take Zelda versus Splatoon. There were 2 Zelda games, there were 2 Splatoon games. And based on that, Zelda outsold Splatoon by 3 times as much. I don't think that means that Mario's bigger than Zelda. Because Mario, like I said, Zelda had 2 games. How many Mario games did I just name? And it depends what you're considering a Mario game, quote unquote. I totally get what you're saying. I feel like the data, you have to consider the data in context, basically. Now that's a shocker, Mario Maker outselling Minecraft. Minecraft should be the number 1. That was a bad jump. Like, can we also consider Zelda a Mario Kart game? Because, I mean, Link and Hyrule Castle are in Mario Kart. They have some kind of presence. Zelda has 5 games on the Switch? Okay, well, I guess there was also Link's Awakening, but what else was there? Link's Awakening was also a remake, and I don't know how well that sold. I mean, I think the one thing that we can all agree on is that Pokemon is the ultimate Nintendo franchise that always sells the most. Like, just looking at this top 10 here, there's Scarlet and Violet, there's Sword and Shield, there's Arceus, there's Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Like, I think Pokemon is the ultimate Nintendo franchise these days. Dang it. I honestly can't remember, though. What other Zelda game is there on the Switch? Like, I'm seriously racking my brain. Oh, there was a Skyward Sword remake. So that would be 4. Oh, that darn cannonball. Oh, that darn Bob Bomb. Okay, so there was only 4. Now, what happens if you do the same thing, but do it with Mario? How many games come up? Sorry, I don't mean to make you do all this work. I'd do it myself after this as well, because I'm actually genuinely curious. Oh, Morton. This is going to be an interesting fight, actually. Giant Morton is kind of hard to contend with. This arena is kind of tiny. Oh, God. Okay, so the data says Mario has 13 games, 193 million sold. Zelda has 4 games. Oh my god. 63 million sold. So Mario has sold basically triple the games and have sold triple the units. So they're about the same. Technically, Zelda does the best. Zelda is 16 million per game. Mario's 14 million per game. Yeah, and that's kind of the feeling that I had was Zelda focuses more on putting out, I guess, I don't want to say quality games, because Mario games are quality, but they put out less games, and they do, I feel as though they do sell better. Obviously, Mario games sell more in numbers, but they also pump out a lot more Mario games than Zelda games. So, it all depends on how you want to look at it. I don't even remember how this conversation started. Yeah, Mario does put out a lot of shovelware. Well, not shovelware, but a lot of not-so-good games. Yeah, like, Mario has all the spin-offs, too, like Mario Kart, Mario Party. There's 2D Mario, there's 3D Mario, there's Wario games, there's so much that they do with it. And Zelda's pretty much just Zelda. Like, look at how downhill the Mario Party series went. Like, it was really good on the N64, it was good on the GameCube. I feel like the Wii started to go downhill a bit. I remember I bought Mario Party the Top 100 on the 3DS, expecting a Mario Party game, but it was just all mini-games. I wanted to play like an actual Mario Party experience. Mario Party 10 on the Wii U was really bad. Super Mario Party is, well, it's so-so. But Mario Party Superstars was a bit better. Yeah, Mario has all the sports games too, so... Like, Mario Strikers. I don't know if any of you played that. I played, like, the tutorial or whatever. And I played it for, like, 10-15 minutes, and I was like, this is kind of boring. I tried playing a Xenoblade game, and I could not get into it. Which really sucked, because I really like RPGs, but... I don't know. I didn't understand the hype for it. I thought it was really boring, honestly. Oh, thank God. There we go. Oh, we finally beat this darn world and darn boss. This is easily the hardest level of them all so far.